All right. Oh my, you guys are quick. I just went live. You guys have a quick finger. All right, so I'm in the process right now of kind of setting up my live stream now. I like to have my chat over there on the right side. And I'm going to start this stream with a quick little drawing of a Squirtle. So we'll make this one nice and quick. Thank you to everybody who's popping in right now. You guys are so quick. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. I can see all the comments right here this time around. For some reason, it wasn't showing me last time. So let's get right to it. Well, thank you to everybody who's tuning in. This first Etch-A-Sketch is just going to be a quick warm-up. Nothing particularly mind-blowing about this one. And Maya, I guess you were first. Congratulations. Do an Among Us character. Well, I just did an Among Us video. It's the most recent video on my stream. So I'm going to apologize right now in the event that I miss a lot of the comments coming in right now, only because I'm going to be drawing on an Etch-A-Sketch and I'm going to miss a lot. So feel free to make your comment many times if I don't see it. Okay, so I'm drawing. I thought this would be a cool Etch-A-Sketch to use because it's got a blue screen. People often think Etch-A-Sketches only have gray screens. I don't know how I feel about this drawing already. I'm kind of like wanting to erase it. I did. I caught your comment. You keep commenting right when I happen to be looking up at my phone, so you've got good timing. Make a stylish stick figure. Can I make a panda bear? Well, you guys are all leaving awesome requests. I'm gonna make this a really quick Squirtle then, just because I'm already getting so many requests, and I'm not really happy with how the Squirtle's turning out, so it's gonna be a kind of blobby Squirtle. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually really unhappy with how it's turning out. That's okay. Let's commit to it. I'll make it really quick. Can I do an Eevee? I think that's what you said. Eevee would be cute. I haven't Etch-A-Sketched Eevee in a long time. Well, this one is pretty much halfway done now. It's got a very derpy face. You guys, this is not my finest hour. Let's get this Squirtle foot in. My nails are on fleek? Well, thank you. I definitely get polarizing opinions about them. The fact is, I'm actually planning to cut them soon because they get to a point where they get so long that it actually gets in the way of my art. So once that happens, they gotta get trimmed. I don't necessarily cut them all the way down, but you know, just a little bit. Thank you to everybody for all the really nice comments. I just saw someone who said that they love my channel. That's very sweet. This is possibly the worst Squirtle I've ever etched. I almost feel bad that I'm subjecting you guys to it. Let's just get this tail done so I can erase it and start with some requests. Can I draw a ship? Can you have a shout out? Okay, Madeline Flood. There's your shout out. Shout out to Madeline. Let's do the shell like so, and bada bing, bada boom. All right, it's a kind of scary Squirtle, and I don't even really think it's fully in focus. There we go. Okay, can I draw Minnie and Mickey together? All right, I'm gonna read a few of the comments. I'm gonna pick a new Etch-A-Sketch color. Let's do the sparkly blue. It's got to be easy for me to Google, okay? Can I do... And I'm going to pick a random one, pick a random one, pick a random one. I'm going to do... Oh my god, there are so many comments coming in. Oh my gosh. I saw Among Us, but I just did Among Us. Okay, I saw a creeper. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, okay? So I'm going to do a creeper. I'm looking up... And that one should be really quick because... they're very blocky, so I'm just looking up a picture of a creeper so I can have, like, a quick reference photo. This one will just take a moment. I just got into Minecraft, guys. I know I'm like super late to the party, but I'm happy to have heard your comment, Lucas. So yeah, I'm a noob. That I know like nothing about Minecraft. I always die. These creepers are like the bane of my life. They totally destroyed my house. I was super bummed. Aw, thanks. This is like such a pop-in chat, guys. You guys are so active. I feel bad that I can't like read all the comments. I'll be real with you guys. I've been going live on places like Instagram and such for the last few years, and the most active my Instagram has like ever been was like 7 people. Which is much more manageable. So this is totally mind-blowing to me. I feel bad that I can't even like keep up with all the comments here. Gabrielle gets a shout out because I just saw Gabrielle ask for a shout out. So shout out to Gabrielle or Gabriel, however you say your name. Okay, so now we've got the creeper eyes. And he looks very upset. Okay, so now we got the creeper eyes. And Amari gets a shout out too. Congratulations, Amari, for happening to have made a comment the moment I looked up at my phone. Excellent timing. Okay, so we've got a rectangle right here. And another rectangle. Gosh, this may not have been the most entertaining thing to draw in an Etch-A-Sketch, although it is surprisingly difficult to draw because everything has to be parallel diagonals. Somebody asked for a goodbye shout out, but the comment went by my phone too quickly, so whoever that was, just know that I'm thinking of you as you leave. Goodbye to that person. Bye, person. Sorry I didn't get your name. Bob from Animal Crossing. So when I finish this drawing, I will once again ask everybody in the comments what I should etch next, and that's when you can blow up my phone. That's when you can open the floodgates once again and just... Otherwise, I'm totally gonna forget what everybody just requested. Okay, so I could go more detailed with this, but I think we all get this is a creeper. Maria, thank you so much. I've got 141 people watching. Sans Gaming also gets a shout out. So there you go. So I'm going to erase this. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I just saw a shout out, or not a shout out, but a request for Jack Skellington. I really like that one actually. And I'm going to do it on this black Etch-A-Sketch. I did see one for JoJo Star. I've only seen one episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Buff Red, you can get a shout out, but I'm going to start this one of Jack Skellington. So Jack Skellington. Let's get a nice quick reference image of him. And I'll use... oh boy, I gotta pick a picture. Ah, dead air, dead air. I'm going to use... this one here. Okay. That one person also gets a shout out. Shout out to that one person. If anybody has any questions about Etch-A-Sketch or me or my art, I just saw Tanya left a comment in Spanish. ¿Cómo están los Estados Unidos de los amo? I think you just asked how are the U.S. Things are going to be pretty crazy here tomorrow. It's election day, but you guys aren't in this stream to talk about the election. You guys are in the stream to watch me do Etch-A-Sketch art. So I'm not here to be a Debbie Downer. Yeah, but yo puedo hablar español un poco. Si tienes preguntas en español, es posible que puedo hablar en español contigo también. Otherwise, English is the only other language I got going for me, so that's probably all I can work with here. But I'm always happy to practice my Spanish, even though it's definitely only high school level Spanish. I already drew Megamind, that is true. An Etch-A-Sketch on an Etch-A-Sketch would be fun as well. Ahoratra Mondal just got a shout out. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got one eye. Jack Skellington is a very... I guess this isn't the most timely rendition I've ever done since today's November 2nd, but honestly, Nightmare Before Christmas is both a Halloween and a Christmas movie. So, Tiny Obama, I just said your name. I feel like every time I give a shout out, it's a complete non sequitur to whatever I was saying. It totally derails my train of thought. So on that note, if anybody does have any questions, I would love to field them. I saw Duck Eye just asked a question. Where do you buy Etch-A-Sketches? So if you live in the U.S., there are a lot of places you can buy one. As just for starters, you can get them at Target, Walmart. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them on eBay. I get a lot of my Etch-A-Sketches on eBay. That's always a good place to get them. Highly recommended. And if you're not in the US and you're interested in getting an Etch-A-Sketch, you can still get them online, but they're going to cost more depending which country you're in. Some countries it's going to be really difficult to get them. So just as a warning. So I'm drawing Jack Skellington's smile. I do like the recommendations coming in a lot. There's a lot of fun ones that I think would be really cool. As long as they're easy for me to Google, that's the thing, because I'm just pulling up quick references, so it's got to be easy for me to just, you know, quickly grab one. Now this Jack Skellington's not going to have nostrils because those are kind of disconnected. I could have done them when I was working on the eyes, but for this drawing, I'm just going to make it nice and quick. Yeah. Like so. He's got this little cat thingy. I saw another suggestion for me to etch Among Us, and I will remind once again that I just did an Among Us video. What's everyone's favorite video game here? I got a Nintendo Switch last Christmas. I was like super overdue for it. And I just I realized that I was missing out. I bought Pokemon Shield. You know, it's okay. I haven't played the expansion yet. But I really like Tetris 99. I'm a huge Tetris fanatic, guys. Okay, and this is another example where I could go into more detail, but in the effort of taking on more requests, I want to kind of keep it simple. So yes, there is a very, very quick, very simple Jack Skellington. It's, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. I'm going to erase this drawing now. It's easiest to shake it by flipping it over. Ta-da! Okay, so looking at the comments now. Looking at the comments, maybe I could do one on a frozen Etch-A-Sketch, but I'm kind of feeling this red sparkly one, to be honest. Okay, let's see. I got some comments coming in. Animal Crossing character Inuyasha. I love the idea for Inuyasha, especially on this red Etch-A-Sketch. Okay, let's do an Inuyasha. First I need to put my stylus over here. I'm gonna type in Inuyasha. I've never Etch-A-Sketched Inuyasha before, so that'd be really fun. Okay. How many people in this chat have seen Inuyasha? I've seen quite a bit of Inuyasha, but it has been a few years. So I'm pulling up an image right now. Looks like I've got... Oops. Looks like I've got a good reference photo. So what I like to do, and you'll notice this, is I'm setting where I want to begin. And sometimes I kind of try to get a feel for what I'm going to draw. Ooh, this Etch-A-Sketch kind of works funky. Okay, I'm actually switching Etch-A-Sketches. So this was from my Among Us video, by the way, for those of you who are requesting Among Us. So let's erase this one. Hey, I see Bearded Border in the comments. To everybody watching right now, you should check out Bearded Border. He's pretty legit. He's another Etch-A-Sketch artist, and he needs a lot more love. So I'm so glad I happened to look up at my phone when I saw that. Okay, I'm switching to this Etch-A-Sketch so I can draw Inuyasha, because Inuyasha is dope. Oh, and I just saw a recommendation for Groot. That'd be really cute, too. Okay, so I'm going to start right around here, shake again, and okay. All right, I'm 15 minutes in. I want to knock out a few more requests. Pusheen would be cute, too. You know, to everybody making all of these recommendations, there is a community of Etch-A-Sketch artists, and if I haven't etched it, there's a high possibility that one of them has etched it. So, yeah, if you want to see certain things on an Etch-A-Sketch, I highly recommend that you Google it to see if it's already out there on the internet. You might be surprised. Also, you too can learn how to Etch-A-Sketch. You might surprise yourself. Could I do a tutorial in the near future? I would love to do some tutorial work. So I actually teach workshops in a pre-pandemic world. I used to go to a lot of libraries, children's museums, etc. to go and teach the ways of Etch-A-Sketch. And it was a lot of fun. Highly recommend. So I have experience in kind of showing people how to draw on an Etch-A-Sketch. For those of you just now tuning in, I'm in the middle of Etch-A-Sketching Inuyasha. Such a moody boy. And, oh, this Etch-A-Sketch drawing is like going way better than my Squirtle was earlier. So yes, I would love to do some tutorial videos in the future. I'm really glad to know that there is an interest in that, and I would love to fulfill that interest. So Inuyasha's known for being moody and having angry eyes. Sketch a toilet. I just saw that one. That's actually really funny. I've never Etch-A-Sketched a toilet before. Although one of my first ever Etch-A-Sketch commissions was an outhouse, which I think is kind of a colorful commission. Okay, so now we've got the eyes. How do I get to the nose and the mouth? This is the problem with anime. Everything is very far apart. Let's see. Okay, so there's the nose and the mouth, and that's the problem, because everything's one line, you gotta make some sacrifices. I see a lot of comments coming in. Oh, someone just asked me to etch Harambe. Rest in peace, Harambe. Poor Harambe. My boyfriend would have liked that recommendation. So right now I'm going crazy with anime hair. Anime hair is always a really good time. It's so angular. Angles are very Etch-A-Sketch friendly. This is Inuyasha. Good call, River. I still need to give him his signature hair. There we go. So he's got these two large hair pieces kind of in the front. Etch-A-Sketching Inuyasha. And it's turning out alright. I've got 200 people watching right now. Holy moly, guys. You know, here I was thinking that I had decided to make a live stream way too last minute and way too late in the day. And here you all are surprising me. To those of you who are continuing to provide comments for what I should etch next, just know that I probably am going to completely forget what you've said by the time I'm done with this drawing, so just a heads up that that I may not get to your request, only because I won't remember it by the time I'm done with this. I'm getting quite a flood of comments, although, you know, I always appreciate it. And what is Inuyasha without his ears? There we go. I feel like I gotta be like Kagome. Sit, boy. There we go. Such moody vibes. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this one up really soon. And now that I'm close to wrapping it up, I can go ahead and begin to accept some more requests in a moment. But I still... Inuyasha needs a neck. I think that he would appreciate a neck. Don't you guys agree? Definitely kind of went about this one a little weirdly, huh? Maddie, you get a shout out because I happen to look at my phone at the right time. Congratulations. Yeah. I kind of feel a little bit at a loss for what to talk about or what to say because the comments are kind of flooded with just a lot of random things. So usually I'm used to sort of like bouncing back and forth with you know, different things. Just, you know, responding to people's comments and such. So here we go, Inuyasha! Yay! Thank you for the recommendation. All right, so they gotta be simple requests so I can fill as many in as I can. I'm gonna move this one over here, but yeah, throw those comments down multiple times if you need to, because I am totally ready to accept them. The next one's gonna be done on this ridiculous Christmas tree shaped Etch-A-Sketch. All right, something that kind of fits with the theme would be awesome too. I see multiple people saying Kermit. I like the recommendation for Kermit. I've never etched Kermit, and as an added bonus, Kermit should be quick to render, which means that I can move on to the next rendition afterwards pretty quickly. Ooh, let's do the classic meme Kermit. How about that? Kermit where he's sipping his tea. One second, I gotta find the right spot to start. Many apologies again to everybody whose comments I'm not getting to, only because they are coming in hot. You guys are wonderful, but regretfully, I don't have enough eyes to read all of your wonderful things you're saying. Okay. These knobs on this Christmas tree Etch-A-Sketch are really weird to use. they're unique, all right. I should put it on slow mode. That might be a good recommendation. I probably, well, I gotta fiddle around with that at some point. See, the thing is, a month ago, I had about 500 subscribers on YouTube. I didn't even have enough subscribers to go live. I don't even know if you can go live unless you've got like 1,000 subs. I could be wrong about that, I'm not sure. But needless to say, having an overflowing chat has never been a problem for me my entire life. This is very new for me. This is a wonderful problem to have. Thank you guys so much. So right now I'm drawing but that's none of my business, Kermit. Obi-Wan Kenobi gets a shout out. Because Obi-Wan Kenobi asked for a shout out, and I happen to look at my phone at the right time. Okay, I realize that he's got like a deeper smile, or I guess sipping mouth when he's drinking his tea. I'm gonna read some more of the comments. What's better, Halloween or Christmas? That's a hot question. Well, growing up, I would say Halloween without a doubt. My birthday lands around Halloween. I love the dressing up. I love the costumes. But you guys, I am such a sucker for Christmas music. I'm that person. The person you're rolling your eyes when you think about right now. The one human being on the planet who can't get enough of Christmas music. I am such a sucker for Christmas music. Like, I could listen to Christmas music all year long, but I recognize that that would make me an outcast in society. So I exercise restraint. and usually just wait until the right time of year to listen to my favorite music. Christmas music just gives me such warm, happy feelings. Such a nostalgic vibe. So, yeah. I guess nowadays I'm more of a Christmas person. Especially because of the movie Elf, so I'm absolutely biased. Okay, so here we go. This is where I gotta get the teacup to match to the mouth. And there we go. Gabrielle Watts, you get a goodbye shout out. Thanks for popping into my stream today. In fact, thank you to everyone for popping into my stream today. I feel like an infomercial when I say it that way. Do do do, the more you know. Okay. I've never etched this meme before, so this is actually pretty fun. Thank you to everybody who just gave the random shout out for Kermit. Sick recommendation. I didn't know that it was possible for me to have a stream that was like so poppin'. You guys are making me feel really good. Thank you so much. Alright, we've got his arm coming around the bend there. I'm gonna fill in the tea, because, you know, he's sipping the tea. So, this is a pretty simple shading technique I'm using right now, just little tiny parallel lines, like so. And like I said earlier, these knobs on this Etch-A-Sketch are kind of bizarre. I'll probably take some photos of these later and put them on the community tab. Ha, I just saw your comment, Tim. Or Bearded Border. Like I said, everybody, check out his channel. I gotta shout him out in the community tab. Okay, so here we go. We've got Kermit the Frog. Thank you again to everybody who just gave that recommendation. Now I'm ready for the next one. So, start throwing them down. Okay, I see people saying Mickey Mouse and Groot. So which one? Mickey Mouse or Groot? Those are the two I'm going to consider right now. Let's see here. I've got this Etch-A-Sketch. I've got an egg-shaped. Sam, the uplifting musician, you just got a humble shout-out. Let's see. I've got a Toy Story Etch-A-Sketch I can draw on. I'm getting lots of Groots coming in. I'm getting a lot of Groots coming in. Groot's drawn. He's going to be drawn on this Toy Story etch. There could be time for Mickey Mouse. There might be plenty of time for Mickey Mouse. So I'm going to draw Groot. So let me look up a quick picture of Groot here. G-R-O-O-T. You know, I actually only saw Guardians of the Galaxy quite recently. Should I do Groot or Baby Groot? Because Baby Groot is so cute. Oh, you guys, I gotta do Baby Groot. Baby Groot's got these adorable, like, eyes that remind me of Puss in Boots from Shrek. Minecraft Steve. Oh, my camera's, like, way out of focus. Holy guacamole. Baby. Everybody's saying Baby Groot. Alright, I'm with you. Let me zoom in a little bit. Readjust my camera a little. Yep, you guys are right. Baby Groot's where it's at. Okay. Let's get a cute picture. I'm gonna do search for Baby Groot then. I want a cute pic. Baby Groot. Oh, what a cutie patootie. Okay, I'm gonna do one of him waving because he's so cute. Okay, so like I said, I like to figure out where I'm gonna start, so I'm gonna start right here. Unboxing Central, you just got a shout out. Can you see my face? I might do a face reveal at the end of this video. If I were to do one right now, it would be a very unflattering angle of me. Wait, maybe I could show you my face through the reflection. There I am. Hi. I feel so creepy. Can I show you all of my Etch-A-Sketches? I might do a brief walk around. Jasmine and Baby Gaming, you just got a shout out. I could do a brief walk around my office. It's super messy, so it's probably not that visually interesting. But let me take a sip of water for a moment. I'm getting a little dry. All right. I'll blame that that Kermit video I just did for making me thirsty. He's sipping tea. I noticed somebody, because they wrote notice me in all caps, but the chat went by too fast. I'm sorry again. Alright, so baby Groot's got this cute little shy smile. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so now we got the smile down. Oh, you guys, every Etch-A-Sketch works a little bit differently, and this one's got the line quality of a dream. Oh, I wish they were all this good. This is fantastic. So baby Groot's got this like really cool head. It's very earthy. You know what? Before I like forget, I should give baby Groot an eye. He'd probably appreciate that. Someone just asked how I'm doing. That's so sweet of you. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Let's give baby Groot a big old eye. I plan to give Groot two. Okay. Well, there's one eye. We've got this nice barky texture going on. London Tipton just asked, when did I first get into Etch-A-Sketch? And I keep getting out of focus. That's so weird. I first got into Etch-A-Sketch when I was around 4 years old. I would go visit my grandma on weekends, and she wouldn't let me watch TV, which is what I like really wanted to do. So instead, I played with my Etch-A-Sketch, and I also have this other thing I did where I would like build mazes and like towers out of playing cards. That's like that one talent I had that I just kind of like let fall by the wayside. But yeah, so I spent my childhood playing with Etch-A-Sketch a ton, and I never stopped. And it wasn't until I was in like 8th grade when I realized other people couldn't really do this like I could. So yeah, I decided to kind of see where I could take it. I started sharing my art online in like 2007. You guys might have noticed my YouTube channel is like super old by YouTube standards. And Obi-Wan Kenobi, you just got a goodbye shout out. And Kieran Welsh, you just got a shout out too. Yay. Yeah, so I've had this YouTube channel since like 2007, which is like probably older than some of you watching right now, which blows my mind. Um, and yeah, I guess that I started sharing content then. I wasn't uploading videos to this channel until really like a year. Within this last year I really started uploading them. But I've been sharing content online for a really long time. Now we've got this like kind of baby Groot body. I want to give it more texture. I keep trying to read the comments and they're going so fast. Wow. Let's give this. I love drawing hands. Some of you might have seen my hand videos. He's got this kind of light wave going on. To those of you giving shout outs right now, I'm definitely most open to receiving the shout outs when I finish a drawing, only because there's just no conceivable way that I can remember all of the requests being given to me at any given moment. Okay, let's give this nice like textured body here. He's got a cool kind of wood-like body. This is where you can kind of go wild, you know? You can just be loose and have some fun with all these fun little additional features here, you know? It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be right. In fact, I'm probably going to add some of this texture into the rest of the drawing in a moment. Yeah. Yeah, let's just go loose. Have some fun. Loosen up. Alright. Now, I usually like doing my streams during the day because I like the lighting better. Right now I'm using like artificial lighting, as you can probably tell, but that's okay. Alright, so we've got that. And then let's This is harder to give texture to. I might just do it in the top. Yeah, something like that, yeah? Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. That feels better though. It kind of gives it more texture. Alright, there we go. Not my finest hour, but I had fun. And, alright. It's time to accept another request. What you guys gonna request? I'm gonna set this one over here. I'm gonna grab a new Etch-A-Sketch. Let's see here. I'll grab... What if I pull out the Etch-A-Shrek? Let's see if I can do this. Can I zoom out? This is the Etch-A-Shrek, guys. Etch-A-Sketch. There we go. Makeup. Let's see. Okay, I'm reading all the comments. Onion, Mickey Mouse, Grinch, Mickey Mouse, Iron Man. Can I draw on paper? I can draw on paper, but I don't want to do it this stream. Wow, there are so many requests coming in. I think I'm gonna do... okay, on the Shrek Etch-A-Sketch, I feel like it would be kind of ironic and funny to do Mickey Mouse. So I'm gonna Etch-A-Sketch Mickey Mouse next. I know that was requested last, so I'm sure that those of you who've been persistent will probably appreciate the request being fulfilled. So let's see, make sure it's in focus here. I've got my computer mouse in the way. Let's get that out of here. All right, let's get Mickey. And I'm probably just going to do Mickey's head because, you know, I'm looking for a picture of him right now. Perfect, I got a nice Mickey head. So, as I said before, I like to find my starting point. I'm going to start right around there. Angry Raphael, you just got a shout out. Check out the back of this Etch-A-Sketch, guys. All right. And I'm gonna reposition this back. It's always good to have an excuse to use this Etch-A-Sketch, everyone. So Mickey is really fun to draw. My oldest sister, Kelly, taught me how to draw Mickey when I was like, I don't know, 7 years old. There's like some tricks you can learn, and she taught me all the little tricks. Honestly, I should just go by like what she taught me, but right now I'm just looking at a photo. But Mickey is a very fun recommendation. Yeah, here we go. We got the Mickey eyes. While I'm Etch-A-Sketching Mickey, let me tell you about the first client I ever had. So once upon a time, back when I was in art school, I got this feature on a website called DeviantArt, which many of you might be familiar with. I love DeviantArt. My username on there is Pikachu, which is my original username here for YouTube. And I had I got this wonderful feature there. I feel like I gave Mickey a very big nose. Poor Mickey. And they wrote a really nice article about me on the website, and then I got this feature on the Huffington Post. And the Huffington Post wrote a really sweet article about me, and then somebody who worked for the Disney Parks blog read that article and reached out to me. And so my first legitimate job was for Disney, and it was flippin' amazing. They were very, very kind. I did the Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty castles on an Etch-A-Sketch. It took me a very long time to Etch-A-Sketch those, and it was an awesome experience. I definitely made Mickey's nose too big, but that's okay. We can work with that. All right. Is this real? I would like to think so. I think it's real. That reminds me of David After Dentist. Is this real life? Part of me wanted to put music on, but I don't know if YouTube gets weird if you have like music playing in the background. But I will save you guys from being subjected to my voice. My Etch-A-Sketch skills far surpass my singing abilities. Okay, so let's see. We're doing the top half of Mickey right now. I can already tell that I started too high, because now how am I going to fit Mickey's ears? Yeah, I don't want to... Oh, I could use the no copyright music channel. That would be a good way to do it. Even though it's funny, because I'm drawing all this copyrighted stuff, right? YouTube doesn't care about that. They just care about if you use the music. So I'm going to do a quick filling in. It's all fair use, I swear. No, YouTube, no. No, honestly, obviously I'm super biased, but I'm kind of like really into YouTube right now. They're sort of doing me a super solid by, you know, featuring the heck out of me. You guys, it's stupid. Like, they've been like blasting my content all over shorts, and then they feature me as this creator on the rise. I'm extremely grateful, like stupid grateful. That's more than I ever could have possibly dreamed of or expected from YouTube. They've given me so much love these last 2 months. I never dreamed. I never even dreamed that I would, you know, be using YouTube or making content here. Make a dabbing Squidward. Oh, I really love that recommendation. I've Etch-A-Sketched Squidward before, so I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see. I gotta give Mickey some ears. Alright. Let's fill in Mickey's ears. You know what's a really fun challenge to do, guys, is drawing Mickey Mouse from memory. It's crazy what you can come up with. Like, I always end up giving Mickey Mouse ears that have, like, big pink circles in them, but that's not, like, what Mickey is at all. So after I do the shading, you notice that I go over the line work one more time to kind of, like, bring it back, like so. There we go. Okay, so now I've got to go to this here to fill it in. What's your guys' favorite Disney movie? I just saw someone ask me what type of music do I listen to? Well, I listen to all kinds of music. I'm a product of the 90s, so, you know, I listen to a lot of, like, 90s music, I guess. I really like video game music. Like, I straight up have a playlist of, like, just Pokemon video game soundtrack music and other video game soundtracks. A lot of, like, really obscure soundtracks from video games that nobody ever really thought about or considered before. There's a website called khinsider.net. Highly recommend for, like, video game soundtracks. Super cool website. So yeah, I get a lot of music from there. I listen to a lot of classic stuff. Like, I was just talking to a friend today about how I like the Beatles, you know, stuff like that. So now we're drawing Mickey's smile. I like Disney music. Oh man, Mulan music. Psh, I could sing that stuff all day. I like just, you know, all kinds of stuff. I probably, my favorite Disney music would be, I really like the Aladdin soundtrack. That soundtrack's got such a special place in my heart. I grew up with Aladdin, like, hardcore. That movie came out, like, when I was, like, 3 or something. I think it came out in, like, 1994. So, like, I was absolutely an Aladdin kid in every way. Okay, so I drew this part of Mickey. There we go. And we're finishing up Mickey soon. I'm just gonna draw the face. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This is, people would look at it and go, this is Mickey Mouse, right? This looks like Mickey. Okay. I want to see requests for things I've never etched before. I've actually etched Mickey before, so I'm definitely curious to see what you guys want to throw at me next. So, Mickey is done. Alright, so let's start reading these comments. They're rolling in hot. I'm gonna set this Etch-A-Sketch over here. Okay. do a shout out to Burnt Chicken Nugget. Is that a reference to the not the TikTok, but like the old Vine? Freaking love it. Okay, I've done Luigi before. I've done Sonic before. I've done Baby Yoda. I actually, well, a lot of Etch-A-Sketch artists have done Baby Yoda, so I'm not necessarily planning to do that one as well right now. I'm gonna keep reading. The first one that really like kind of I just did a Minecraft one earlier this stream, so uh orange juice or lemon sands nerd. I have actually never Etch-A-Sketched. Okay, I there's so many coming in, but I really liked the one just now for Homer Simpson. I saw one that said Homer Simpson, so I'm gonna draw Homer on this Etch-A-Sketch. You guys are all making excellent comments though, so I appreciate it, and I will keep going on this stream for a bit. So if I didn't get to it now, then hopefully I'll get to it in a moment. I'm setting this Etch-A-Sketch down. I tape it down so it doesn't wiggle all over the place while I work. So let me peel that tape off to get it nice and stuck on here. Set this down like so. Okay, so let's get a start. I'm gonna look up a quick Homer Simpson pic. Yeah, in all my years, I don't think I've ever etched Homer Simpson. Also, apologies if I get really close to the mic and it sounds like I'm screaming at your face. I definitely don't want to do that. Okay, I found the perfect Homer Simpson picture. Okay, so I like to find where I'm gonna start. Peel it off. Gotta go sleep, lazy hazy? Well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everybody who's watching right now. I can't believe I found a platform on YouTube, guys. It's unbelievable. Gotta stay hydrated with my Sailor Mercury glass of water. Okay. So, yep, Etch-A-Sketch and Homer Simpson. Sick recommendation. Drawing his eyes right now. Why are you here, Rubs Vlogs? I don't know. Why is anyone here? Why am I here? That's a pretty existential question. I don't know if I'm ready for that tonight. I'm not in enough of an existential mood. Okay, so there's one eye. Yeah, Obi-Wan's right. Why are we all here? What is our purpose? I'm an Etch-A-Sketch artist. I'm nothing but a mere Etch-A-Sketcher. I do not hold the answers to these questions. You're freaking out. Your timing is excellent. I happen to keep seeing your comments when I look at my phone as I etch away. I do like taking random comments and just kind of building a conversation out of them. So everyone, please just leave random comments about your thoughts on the planet. Have I played Kingdom Hearts before? Great question, and I'm going to provide what might be the most disappointing answer on the planet. Yes, I have, but the only game I've played is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the Game Boy Advance, which I've been told multiple times is like the worst iteration of Kingdom Hearts ever. I loved it when I was like 14. I bought it again, and I've tried playing it recently, and it was not as good as I remembered. So there's your answer to that. I've never played the actual games though, like the 1 and 2 and stuff. I hear they're excellent though, so I should give them a go sometime. Random comment. You have to comment about this comment with a new comment in the comments. Are you guys going to comment on the random comment with more random comments? I felt so like frantic there. That was kind of fun. I see somebody asking me to Etch-A-Sketch Michael Jackson. So there is another Etch-A-Sketch artist in the community who has done a whole Etch-A-Sketch video dedicated to Michael Jackson. If you just click on YouTube and go to search for Michael Jackson on YouTube, you'll find it. It's done by Christoph Brown, the amazing Etch Man. All right. There is a small community of Etch-A-Sketch artists, and we all try to be supportive of one another, you know. It's a hustle. Okay, so we've got most of Homer's mouth. I missed a part of it. Let's go back. See that? I just made a mistake. Whoops. I'm going off track, guys. Yikes. Gotta get back on track. Okay. Have I ever played Animal Crossing? Yes, I have. I have New Leaf for the 3DS. I've played a heck of a lot of that. In fact, like, all I basically do in that game is go to that one island and catch bugs. So that's been a blast. And then I also have, I bought New Horizons, but I haven't played it much. I need to play it more. I left my Switch at my boyfriend's place in Maryland. So, yeah, I gotta go get that. Okay, so this Homer is turning out pretty, he looks relaxed as heck, guys. Homer is very zen. He's probably thinking about donuts. Aren't we all? Let's see, I'm gonna read some comments. Do you take pictures of your art to save them, or do you shake the Etch-A-Sketch and throw it all away? Sometimes I take pictures of my art to save it. I try to. Usually before I shake an Etch-A-Sketch, I try to take a pic, but not always. I mean, there's a few Etch-A-Sketches that I've done in this stream that that I did not keep. I just shook them away. The only record of them is going to be this live stream if I archive it, which I'll try to. I imagine that the live stream will go up probably tomorrow because it's going to take like forever and a half to process it. Okay, so we've got to go way down here for Homer's ear. Why is his ear so low? Things you never think about until you draw Homer Simpson. When did this become a hobby of mine? Probably around when I was a kid, age 4. I just played with an Etch-A-Sketch like pretty obsessively. What I really wanted to do was watch TV. That was like what I really wanted to do. But instead, since my grandma wouldn't really let me do that, I got into Etch-A-Sketch instead. So that's kind of neat. Thanks, Grandma. Okay, finishing up this drawing soon. Gonna do Homer's shirt. This Etch-A-Sketch works like a dream, guys. The line quality is so consistently lovely and thin. I wish all Etch-A-Sketches worked this well. Gotta bring in his shirt like so. And bam. That is a happy Homer Simpson. Okay. I'm just gonna do the little blob of slobber that's coming out of his mouth. There we go. Okay, and that's a successful Homer Simpson. You know, I haven't been signing these, so I'm gonna sign this one. So, most people know me as Princess Etch, but my name is actually Jane Labowich. But you can call me Princess Etch. And I know I'm probably shaking the table a bunch by doing this. Bam, gotta sign that T, dot the I. Bam. I just saw someone ask about the way that I spell donuts. I usually do D-O-N-U-T-S. That's my go-to. Bring the next recommendations on, everyone. Bring them on. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I'm going to take another sip of water for a moment while I read the comments on my desktop. But my name is Princess Etch. It is. I've seen people say Sans. Sans is from Undertale. Thank you for the context. All right, let's Google Sans from Undertale. Let's find out what Sans looks like. Sans Undertale. I played about 15 minutes of Undertale, and I really got to get back to it. Well, that seems like a good one to do on the black Etch-A-Sketch, too. All right, I'm gonna follow through. Oh, okay, wait. This one or this one? Sans is wearing a blue coat. I kind of want to do it on this one. I'm gonna do it on this one. All right, so let's get this kind of comfy and cozy. Let's see, I literally am picking the first image I found for Sans. I don't know if it's official art or not, but looks pretty fun. So let's figure out where we're gonna start here. Right there. Megalovania is such a good song. Holy guacamole. I really need to play through Undertale. I have it on Steam. I bought it as a gift for my boyfriend on Steam because he told me he wanted it. And then he bought it for me. So now we both have it. So I'm starting with the triangle nose. I don't even know who Sans is, so let me just start by saying no spoilers, please, because I still have most of the game to play through. I know who Flowey is, because Flowey's that one flower who was mean to me in the beginning of the game. Here's a throwback that I don't really remember much of. Do you guys remember Homestuck? That comic was like super freaking big when I was in college. But I actually never really read much of it. I read a little bit of it. But I don't know. I don't know why. This just kind of made me think of Homestuck for a moment. Okay. You like that I'm being so interactive? Thank you. I try. It's fun when people are, you know, kind of chatting and when people are a part of the conversation, you know? I hope that many of you feel like you're kind of part of the conversation. I wish I could keep up. Okay, so I probably just gave Sans too many teeth. But that's, you know, that's life. Sometimes you just have too many teeth, you know? Okay. Now, I suppose now is the appropriate time to mention this. I'm getting so many overflowing requests, and I understand that these requests are coming in because I'm totally offering them, like, completely for free right now. But if you guys had requests in the future and you really wanted them to happen, I do have an Etsy. It's at Princess Etch, and you could, like, totally commission me. Just saying. Just saying. Wanted to do a little shout out of my own. I'm doing plenty of shout outs for other people in the comments, so I figured this time I'd do one for me. But no pressure at all, you know? I get it. You guys are here to hang out, watch some free art being made, have a good time, interact in the comments. Hope I read them randomly. I like to try to read them randomly. So we've got one nice kind of evil looking eye from Sans here. Ooh, spoopy. Wow, we're going on an hour here. So I will say that in a little bit, I might actually end the stream. I'll keep it going for a little while, though. You guys have been great. Like, super, super flippin' active. Which has been fantastic. How much do they cost? Look at that, a follow-up question to my own shout-out? Yeah! So I do digital commissions where you get like a really nice quality photo of the work when I'm done with it. And those digital commissions are $30, and those take more than the 5 minutes that I'm whipping out here. So those could be pretty much anything you wanted. I might consider offering like an even lower price tier for like special requests for future streams. But what better time than now to shout out my own Patreon? Yep, you guys got it. I am a legitimate bona fide content creator. I have a Patreon that I never promote. Wee! Yeah, those of you who, just saying, if you support me on Patreon, I'll bump you to the top of the list for future live streams. Nice little perk. But, yeah, honestly, guys, I don't really use my Patreon that much. Like, I'm pretty bad about it. It's another one of those things that I don't really promote enough. And, yeah. But I do have a Patreon. I got all these, like, cool exclusive blog posts where I, like, go on forever about random things that have happened in my life. If you guys like reading a lot of words, highly recommend. Otherwise, you know, or if you guys are, like, really into supporting, content creators, that's where it's at, you know? But negative 10,000 pressure. No pressure to go through with that. I'm just happy that you guys are sticking around, watching my stuff, supporting me by subscribing. That's flipping huge, guys. I just hit 30,000 today. I was at 500 like a little more than a month ago. 500. So yeah, you guys are fantastic. Keep being you, and I'll do my best to keep being me, as long as you guys like me. Okay, so we've got a really cool head, and now we're gonna give him a pretty neat looking jacket. I know nothing about this character, but I really appreciate his symmetry. I've always loved symmetry. We are all bored in quarantine, aren't we? This is true. Remember places, guys? Oh my gosh. I love places. I miss going to them. I miss being in them. Do you guys remember people? People were so cool. Oh, I miss seeing humans. Humans are so nice, guys. Those were the days, right? Throwback to humanity. What? The hell are people, right? I know, right? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Do I have a popular TikTok? I think I do. I mean, I noticed my video kind of got yellowy. Has it been... Well, maybe my phone is just yellowy. I don't know why. Never mind. It's looking like it's clean on my desktop stream here. Yes, I do have a TikTok. The TikTok has the username that I wish I had here on YouTube. It is @PrincessEtch. So yes, I've got a whole TikTok thing going on over there. Haven't been as active there lately, but I do upload pretty much simultaneous content. So yeah, thanks for asking. I've got like all the social media. If you guys just look up Princess Etch, like pretty much anywhere, I'm basically there. Only thing I didn't do was like live journal. I just never got around to that one. But that's kind of irrelevant these days, right? Yeah, I'll have to keep looking up at my comments. I know I'm missing a boatload of them. Okay, so let me look up in a moment while I'm shading. Do I do digital art? Yeah, I do. Not that frequently. I've got a Wacom Intuos 4 medium tablet. I don't know why I was like so weirdly specific about which tablet I have, but that should also date me pretty well. I got that tablet like, I don't know, like 7 years ago. It's, you know, it's definitely dated technology. I don't have a sweet Cintiq or anything like that, but yeah, I dabble in digital. I dabble in all sorts of stuff. So we've got pants, and I regretfully don't have room for the feet because, well, it's too big. So we've got a footless Sans from Undertale. Thank you for the suggestion. I'll probably take a picture of it later. Yay! Okay, so bring on the recommendations. Go for it. I'm gonna do... All right. I hate to say it, but this is gonna be my last one. And after that, I might do a face reveal or something. Although I show my face all the time, guys. It's on like all of my social media. It is no surprise what I look like. Okay, so we got recommendations coming in hot. Okay, what do we got? We got people saying I should draw an Etch-A-Sketch. That's pretty funny, kind of meta. We've got Buddy Lisa from Painful. I never even heard of that. Can I do Dumbo? That's cute. Deku. I get a lot of recommendations for Deku. I've actually etched Deku a few times, but honestly, that one I should just be doing as a time lapse. I'm pulling out the egg-shaped Etch-A-Sketch, but may not use it. We've got Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, A Horse, Cheese, Evolutions, Buddy Levi. I really like the Toothless recommendation, because that one I could also draw on the black Etch-A-Sketch. Yeah, I think I'm going with Toothless, because Toothless is flipping cute. So let me just do a quick search for Toothless. Toothless. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Oh, look at his cute old face. He's the little tongue blep. Ah. Be still my soul. Okay, I'm gonna look up cute Toothless. Oh, I'm seeing some yays and some, like, desperate no's. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm looking for a picture of Toothless now. I'm looking for Toothless art, maybe? I don't want to just copy, like, an amazing artist drawing. I usually only like to copy like official art because I don't want to like not give an independent artist their proper credit. So I found the derpy pic of Toothless, and I think that's what I'm gonna draw. And of course, it's like a picture uh, that's on in Pinterest, which always is a complicated process. Okay, so I'm gonna start around here, and then I'm gonna erase. Someone just said they're back. Hi, welcome back to the person who just came back. So it says, why are we here? Just to suffer? Every day, I can feel my leg, my arm, even my fingers. So that makes me think of the My Leg guy from SpongeBob, which is actually pretty legit. My leg. Okay. One moment. Someone recommended that I do the Rubik's Cube. So I've actually Etch-A-Sketched a Rubik's Cube a few times, and super neat fact, if you were to look up the official Etch-A-Sketch Rubik's Cube edition that came out earlier this year, there will be a Rubik's Cube decal on it, which I Etch-A-Sketched. I got to do the legit packaging art for it. Not the outside art, just the decal on the front, but it was a legitimate dream come true. It was super flippin' dope. Okay, so we've got like this little blep tongue situation going on here. This is actually going to be really hard to Etch-A-Sketch. I hope I do it justice. But this is going to be a tough one, guys. Okay, so we've got fill in its mouth here. Okay. So we've got a little bit of a frown here. You know, the problem with Toothless is he's so dark that it's kind of hard to make out all the features. How am I going to get to his eyes? I'm going to go over this way. And, oh, thank you to everybody I see a few people are leaving right now. Thank you again for popping in. It does legitimately mean a lot that you guys have stuck around and watching me do these silly little Etch-A-Sketches. Hope you guys had a fun time, and I've had a lot of fun just, you know, hanging out and taking your guys' silly requests. Okay, so we've got this, like, eyeball situation here. There's one eye. It's nice and wide. Okay, so there's one eye. And okay, so we got one eye, and let's draw this eye. His eyes are so far apart. He has like such a wide face. I haven't seen this movie like since it came out. It has been a hot minute. There we go. Oh no, I'm reading. I think my phone is giving me like super delayed comments. Oh, it is. They just stopped rolling in on my phone like 3 minutes ago. Let's hit the down button. There we go. Thanks so much, EJO Plays. I appreciate the compliment. I try to read the comments just a little bit here and there as I work. So I really appreciate that. I'm you guys, you have no idea. Like, I have been sharing content online for 13 years. It's like almost half my life, and I've never in all this time had so much amazing feedback from everybody. It's like the floodgates have opened. I'm totally overwhelmed. You guys are so sweet. Even the trolls, you know, even the YouTube trolls are kind of sweet because they're helping with my engagement. Such sweethearts. Okay, so now we've got this little, like, thingy on his head. Boy, is this image kind of hard to make out. And he's got another one here. There we go. Can I draw a Pikachu, please? Well, I have good news for you. I've actually Etch-A-Sketched a Pikachu before, and it's on my channel. So you can just you can check it out there. I would like to. I mean, I love drawing Pikachu. So my username is Pikajane on here. I know it says it's Princess Etch as my display name, but if you go to my YouTube channel like URL, it's slash Pikajane. So yeah, I am a Poketaku through and through. Okay, so now we've got like this little piece here. Okay. This is so screwy looking, guys. Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna commit. We're gonna commit. What would Bob Ross say? What would he say right now? He'd say it's a happy accident. Happy accident. This toothless was it's seen better days, you know. It is so hard to make out the details of this photo. Okay. Now this one's gonna be kind of a beast to shade, but while I shade, I can definitely interact more in the comments, so. Okay, so there we go. That's the toothless. It's a beautiful mistake. I love it. Yes, this is it. What a beautiful mistake. Okay, let's do some shading. This is gonna be really simple shading today. Okay. All right. We're shading, shading. Okay. So toothless is like a lot darker than this, but you know. We gotta work with, I could go a lot darker, but time is of the essence. Okay. This is not my finest hour, but you know, it's still a pretty great hour. Well, thanks for popping in, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I just happened to see your goodbye message. I feel like Obi-Wan's got like a disproportionate amount of interaction from you tonight. What's the Etch-A-Sketch you recommend for beginners that I can find on Amazon? I'm a traditional realism artist and I want to give this a try. I love your stuff. What a wonderful question. So I recommend it. Honestly, it really depends on your preferences. I don't think there's really necessarily an Etch-A-Sketch that works better than another one or is more beginner friendly per se. But I would say it depends on if you want to work small or big. So if you like working on a smaller canvas and it's kind of like less pressure for you, then I recommend working on what is called the pocket size. So the pocket size is actually a little bit smaller than the size I'm working on now, and you can get some really nice precision, but it's super low pressure. You can kind of just make little doodles, whatever you want, but you could still pack in a bunch of detail. Now, if you want to go the big route, though, if you like strong, expressive lines, then I cannot recommend the classic size enough. The classic size being the large Etch-A-Sketch size. I think both are a great bang for your buck. I believe that the pocket will probably be around $8 and the classic around, I don't know, 15, 16 bucks, something like that. So I'd say either or, you know, I'm biased, both. So actually, let me do a quick switch over. I see Caleb just wants a good night shout out. Good night, Caleb. I'm gonna switch over and actually show a face reveal. I promise I show my face all the time. But that way I can kind of chat a little bit more. Let's see here. I'm sure it's gonna be an unflattering view in a moment. All right. Hi, everyone. Let me move my chair a little farther back. There we go. So this is my office. It's a little bit messy right now. I like Back to the Future and Sailor Moon. Thanks, guys. Well, now it's easier for me to read the comments, too. But you guys are just so sweet. Where are some, here we go. But, Yeah, do ASMR next video. Should I whisper the whole time? Should I whisper while I Etch-A-Sketch? I've never done ASMR before, but I've been told that I do unintentional ASMR. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't blame you. Honestly, I just want to Etch-A-Sketch. That's all I want to do. But maybe I can give you a very brief tour through my office. You have that same Sailor Moon wall scroll? That's flippin' dope. Is my necklace my Etch-A-Sketch necklace functional? Yes, it is. Here, let's see. I'll draw some lines. There, it's kind of awkward to see, but you could see a little line I just drew there. Mad Family Sea Dog, you just got a shout out. But an MTV Crib review. Well, here, I'll show you guys my office. How about that? Okay, here. I'm gonna remove this from, remove my charger from my phone. There's gonna be a loud popping noise in a moment because this is sitting on a phone stand. So, the necklace, I made it myself. You can buy little baby Etch-A-Sketches, and then I just like, you know, attached it to a necklace piece. So here we go. One moment. Loud pop. Told you. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over. You guys saw me. This is what I look like. Hi. And bam. Let's go. So let me show you my office. Hey, that's me. Okay. So my office is a bit messy right now. Let's hope I don't like dox myself. I don't think my ad is going anywhere. I'm not gonna. Okay, that area over there I'm not gonna show because it's got some boxes that have my address on them. So this is some of my shelves. I've got like Etch-A-Sketches just piled up everywhere. There's just a bunch living in here. Like, and this one is just filled with random drawings. It said the stream paused. Well, I hope that's not the case. Here's a doodle bob. Goodbye to Rub's Vlogs. Thanks for popping in. And I've got, I don't know, like a bunch of random stuff. Here's a Madoka supposed to erase. Here's I don't know, lots of things. I've got another Etch-A-Sketch Shrek right here. What do I think about when I try to fall asleep? Honestly, usually I'm playing Sudoku on Brain Age, so I think about that. But, yeah. Okay, so we've got just, oh, you know, I'm Princess Edge, so there's a little crown pillow. Do I like Gorillaz the band? I think so. Do I preserve my Etch-A-Sketches? Yes, I do. So here's a bunch more Etch-A-Sketches. They just kind of like live everywhere. Thanks so much. Bye, not the Roblox bandits. Just more random Etch-A-Sketch stuff, you know, that's all I got everywhere. Oh, I'll show you guys this little section. I love this little section. So I've got my little Etch-A-Sketch pin banner where I support all these little Etsy artists. And I've got some prints of my framed Etch-A-Sketch art. So like, you know, I rendered Seurat Sunday and Lagrange-Jot, and I did, you know, of course, Van Gogh's Starry Night. And then this painting is Paris Street Rainy Day, which is by Gustave Caillebotte. And yeah, I really like that. And Kit Kat, you get a shout out. There you go. You live in Illinois as well? That's cool. This is a random calendar from 1988 for an Etch-A-Sketch calendar, so that's fun. Shoes in your profile pic? I don't know what that means. Where did the comments just go? Oh, there they went. Okay. You want to shoot out Eddie Boyo YT? I don't want to shoot you, but I can give you a shout out. So let's see. Areas I can't dox. Areas I can't dox myself. I'm like being really careful. All right, I'm gonna switch it back to my face. There we go. All right, hi again. I've got boxes all over the floor in here, so it's like not really that interesting. And then I've got just a bunch of Etch-A-Sketches just strewn about everywhere. I wasn't really planning to do any non-live Etch-A-Sketch chatting or anything, but yeah. What's the skeleton's name? I'm so glad you asked that. This is Stan. Stan is a skeleton that I bought for an Etch-A-Sketch project I did. I actually just shared it in the community tab on Halloween, so I did an Etch-A-Sketch series of 11 Etch-A-Sketches. And yeah, Stan might be wearing a long red wig, but Stan is a Stan, you know. I like his hair too. I like to wear the red wig sometimes. I wear a lot of red for Etch-A-Sketch. So, yeah. Stan can totally slay. I know, tell me about it. Um, can I help you fulfill your dream of spreading the flip note frog across the internet? I don't know what the flip book frog is, but I figure shouting it out helps, so. Stan is adorable, isn't he? I know, he is such a looker. He has no idea. But yeah. Yeah, good night to everybody who's leaving right now. I know. Your mom's hair is red? I thought about dyeing my hair red the other day, and I totally didn't because that's kind of a commitment, and I hear red hair is like really hard to keep if you have to dye it. I currently live in Chicago. I'm actually about to move to Maryland. That is a long story that I could get into at some other point. Have I watched Your Lie in April? I have. It's cute. It's sad. I love the really sexy cat at the beginning of the theme song that's always like very like just very promiscuous. It always makes me laugh when I watch the theme song. I know that's like a really random thing to say about the show, but it's true. And what is my favorite Etch-A-Sketch and my least favorite? Well, my most favorite is probably this one that I have that's blue and it's really sparkly and it's by F.A.O. Schwartz. You live near Maryland? I'm really excited to check out the East Coast. I'm sad to leave Chicago though. And what is my favorite thing I've ever drawn on an Etch-A-Sketch? Probably that Skellington series based on Stan right here. So, yeah. It's morning in India. I went to India in 2016. It was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. It was thanks to Etch-A-Sketch. I got to go on this trip through Intrepid Travel. Got to go to the Golden Triangle Tour. So I did, let's see here, Agra, Jaipur, and New Delhi. So amazing experience. Some of the best food I ever had in my life. Some of the best interactions I ever had in my life. Have I ever etched a dragon? Yes. I etched a dragon like a few years ago, and I would always draw one again because I love drawing dragons. Do I work for Etch-A-Sketch? No, but sometimes I get to work with Etch-A-Sketch. In fact, I'm really glad you asked that because that can show. Okay, I'm gonna grab this 1 second. All right. Ah, I just hit something. You guys got me all excited. Okay, so these Etch-A-Sketches came out like recently in 2020. So there's this one NASA one. I've just got Etch-A-Sketches all over the floor. And then there's this Stan Lee Etch-A-Sketch, which is like really flipping cool. And I got to do the decal for it, so that was cool. And then what somebody talked about, I've just got piles of them all over the place. My room is a mess. What kind of anime do I watch? Pretty much any kind. The first one that comes to mind that I really like is like Death Note. So anime like Death Note and Pokemon and Sailor Moon. So a lot of different kinds. So I did this one. So the Monopoly Man on the front of this Etch-A-Sketch, I got to Etch-A-Sketch it. And I have not watched The Promised Neverland, but I've heard of it. And this is the one that was brought up earlier. So this is the Rubik's Cube edition Etch-A-Sketch, and I got to do the decal for it. So that was like super exciting. I'm a huge fan of Rubik's Cube, and now I showed those because somebody just asked if I work for Etch-A-Sketch. I don't normally work for Etch-A-Sketch, but that was an occasion for which I did. So, Eddie, boy, well, I already kind of gave you a shout out, Eddie, but you just got another one, so lucky you. Now, where did the comments just go? This is me, like, keeping on tapping the screen trying to find the comments. Well, okay. Oh, there they are. Have I ever watched Soul Eater? No. Can I solve the Rubik's Cube? Also no. But I've got one right here. And I leave it solved because I'm afraid. If I screw it up, I'm never going to be able to put it back. So I just have this poor, sad, solved Rubik's Cube that doesn't get enough love. Yeah. Well, what's my favorite planet? Okay, well, if we're talking Sailor Moon here, let's see. Definitely Mercury. Mercury is legit. But then I like Sailor Neptune. I always like the water elements. But then I really like the Sailor Starlights up there. So like Sailor Starfighter probably. Yeah, so Addison, you just got a shout out. And you live in Illinois as well. Yeah, so I'm only going to be here for like another month, unfortunately. But, you know, I've been here for like a decade. You could solve the cube. I wish I could solve the cube. I know that there's a lot of YouTube tutorials that can teach me that. So, anyways, I wasn't expecting to go on for this long after I finished the Etch-A-Sketch videos. But I just wanted to say, I just read Ferocious Panda's comment. Well, enjoy going to kiss yourself in the mirror. That sounds great. Um, I just wanted to say thank you again to everybody who's popped into the stream today, and hopefully the sound quality hasn't been like horrific. I'm using my cell phone. I know that's kind of blah. I'll answer the question from Handsome Dan. I like that question. Was I happy that I made it on trending finally? How many new subs did I get? Well, okay, I don't know how many new subs I got because I haven't been checking. But I know I was at like around 28,000 something before I got on trending. I'm thrilled I got on trending, but I didn't know if it was like something I was necessarily thinking was like finally happening, right? I didn't even know that was an option for me until I got a really cool email. So use the Shrek Etch-A-Sketch. Well, I did earlier and I plan 2 more. So anyways, I could read these comments all day. I could talk to you guys all day, and I'm thrilled that I've managed to keep the attention of 162 of you right now. This is just very, very sweet. And oh, I'm at 31 subs, so there's your answer there. I guess around 3,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. And yeah, thank you guys very, very much. I would love to keep talking to you guys all night, and I do feel bad that I'm about to peace out now, but I hope you guys all had an enjoyable evening hanging out with me. Hopefully I got to a few of your shout outs. For those of you whose shout outs I didn't get to, I would definitely love to do more live streams in the future. So if you guys already have a shout out that you're thinking of for something I could do and recommended in the future, I would love to consider that. So, oh, thanks for the love from Las Vegas. And I know I'm not reading all these comments, there's just so many coming in. I might be able to do a stream this week. We'll see. I don't want to burn out my subscriber base either, so maybe I'll put up a poll on the community tab to ask when people think would be a good time. So everybody, have a great rest of your night or evening or day, wherever you are on this planet. And thank you so much again from the bottom of my heart for popping into my stream. And yeah, have a good night, everyone, or day, whatever it is. Bye.